going to call this meeting to order. I'd like to welcome everyone here tonight. I'd like to, first thing here, read our prayer request. We're asked that everyone will remember our teachers and our students that will be attending summer school. Dylan Reed's wife just had a baby. Jennifer Davenport's father passed away. Carrie Blackwell's grandmother passed away. Christy Scudder's husband is still recovering from surgery. Gina White's father-in-law passed away. And I'd like for you to all remember those in our prayers. Dear God, I ask that you watch over these board members tonight, that they would make the right decisions, that they would do what is the best for our children, our faculty, all the employees of Smith County Board of Education. I also ask that you would watch over the ones that have loved ones that they have lost recently, that their grief won't be that bad, that they will be able to go on and do their life. Also, dear God, I'd ask for you to look over our nation, watch over it, protect us, and give these leaders of our country the right way to go that would benefit us all. I ask for all these things in your name. Amen. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we got some awards and recognitions we need to make tonight. And Mr. Tim Towns, I believe you're going to be the first man up.
Thank you, Mr. Shoulders. This year, the Board of Education's policy would change some things we've done, recognizing our senior class. Of course, they had graduations last Friday night. These young people aren't here tonight, but we did want to recognize our top ACT score from both high schools. The top ACT score from Gordonsville High School was Mr. Seth Maynard. He is the son of Michael and Lisa Maynard. And from Smith County High School, the top ACT score belongs to Miss Allison Hetty. She is the daughter of Shane Hetty and Rachel Hetty.
Thank you, Mr. Towns. Next on the agenda is the Golden Apple Award. Ms. Maynard, I think you're going to do that presentation.
The Apple Award is a monthly award that awards staff and anyone in the school system that goes above and beyond their job, that does something that's recognized by someone else and they're nominated for the Apple Award. Every year, all those winners of the Apple Award then get put into a pile for drawing for the Golden. And our Golden Apple winner this year is Lachey Johnson. And I just want to read a couple of things that they said about her. She got several nominations this year. So it was easy to choose her because she's done a lot of hard work. Not that everyone hasn't, but she's been recognized for hers. She works extremely hard to make sure that the school runs smoothly. She keeps the teachers updated with information and puts the students first. She goes above and beyond to make sure everyone is safe, feels loved, and also has fun. Very thankful to work with her. She is amazing. She always encourages students to do the best. She's always positive. This is her third year working at Carthage Elementary, and I can honestly say she's the best boss I've ever had, and always goes above and beyond anything she's asked to do. We're all very lucky to have her as our boss. She's awesome. She has done a brilliant bulletin board to motivate our students for TCAP, She also comes up with ideas to motivate students. She's very understanding and supportive. If teachers have questions and concerns, this is my 23rd year teaching, and she is one of the best administrators I've ever worked for. She deserves recognition.
Thank you, guys. I'm kind of speechless at this point. I work with a great staff, and the kids make it easy. I love what I do, and things like this make it really worthwhile. So I appreciate everybody that nominated me, and thank you all.
Next thing on the agenda is our 8th grade valedictorian and salutatorian for all of the grade schools, and also the top 10 for our Smith County Middle School. And Mr. Smith, I believe you will be handling that one.
Well, first of all, I think there's a lot of congratulations need to go out. It starts with a great staff, and you'll be amazed at how proud a lot of these teachers are of these individual students, and then it takes a lot of support from parents. It's a total team effort. We had, I think I counted somewhere 27 graduations from 4th grade to 6th grade to 8th grade to pre-K to high schools. It's a lot of coordination on, a lot of stress on the staff and the parents getting ready for this, but we went through a lot this year with the sicknesses and the quarantines and not knowing who's going to be there. And we're down to one. I think we got one case in the school system right now, which is pretty awesome. But Miss Kim every night sends me an update, and I appreciate that because I keep up with it and use it. But we're hoping this is leading into good things to come. It's some normalcy, and hopefully we'll have a great summer and get started back next year on schedule. That's our goal, and so we're excited about that. I'm just going to go down the list here and read at each school. Defeated Mia Cook, the daughter of Daniel and Miranda, the principal out there. The salutatorian is Morgan McCormick, son of Martha Hale. Daughter, I'm sorry, daughter. Hard for me to tell on anymore on names, but.
It's my typo, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Forks River, the Battle of Victorine was a tie between Abby Harriman, daughter of Vince and Nicole Harriman, and Kara Reagan, daughter of Crystal Enoch and Cody Reagan. Salutatorian is Chloe Martin, daughter of Brandon and Kelly Martin. Smith County Middle, the valedictorian is Gabe Harville, son of Jason and Lisa Harville. Salutatorian is Grayson Banka, son of Dennis and Tracy Banka. Union Heights, the valedictorian is Jared Mitchell, son of Daniel and Leslie Mitchell. Salutatorian is Eli Hensley, daughter of Jamie and Kevin Johnson and the late Wayne Hensley. Smith County Middle School's top 10. Of course, number 1 was Gabriel Harville, son of Jason and Lisa. Number 2, Grayson Banka, son of Dennis and Tracy Banka. Number 3, Madeline Sampson, we call her Maddie, son of Tracy and Mark Sampson. Number 4, Tucker Smith, son of Barry and Leslie Smith. Number 5, Chloe Collins, daughter of Tony and Trina Collins. Number 6, Benny Gammon, son of Jerry Wayne and Jody Gammon. Number 7, Jackson Preston, son of Chad and Amanda Preston. Number 8, Tatum Poindexter, son of Travis and Erica Poindexter. Number 9, Kyler Gates, son of Grock and Tara Gates. Number 10, Cody Wyndham, son of Brian and Christy Glover. Congratulations to all these young men and women. Hopefully they're starting good habits to carry them all the way through life, and maybe they do some special things and come back here and help keep Smith County great.
Like I say, I'd like to commend them all too. That is something special that these kids have done be able to have these type scores. It's really an accomplishment for these children, and I do applaud every one of them. Next thing on this agenda will be our consent items. Hope everyone's had a chance to look at their board packets, go through all of this. Do I have a motion to approve those?
I'll make a motion, yes.
Joe
Joe and then
and Mark.
Yeah. Okay, is any discussion on any of these? If not, let's do a roll call on that one. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Apsel is absent. Mr. McHale?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Manning?
Yes.
Mr. Glover?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Again, I guess you've all looked at the superintendent's actions. You know, pretty well, all of that is pretty well self-explanatory of what has happened. Anyone want to discuss anything about that before we go further? If not, let's go on to the, guess we got new business. Policy suspension due to COVID-19 closures. It's policy 4.204 for summer school. Do I have a motion on it?
So moved.
Man. Second?
Second.
Yes. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Second thing on the agenda is the gas bid. Lowest bid on that was Mixon Dollar for 1,500 gallon of unleaded gasoline. Do I have a motion to approve that one?
Yes.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
Second. Mr. Lewis. This is, we're spending money and we're gonna do a roll call. Mr. Jones,
Yes.
Mr. McHale,
Yes.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
Mr. Manning,
Yes.
Mr. Glover,
Yes.
Mr. Lewis.
Yes.
Myself, yes. The reason I'm moving on with these, Union Heights has their graduation tonight, and I've got a board member, and I reckon Mr. Smith, I believe you want to get out of here as quick as I can to get to that, so. New business, item C, it's a partnership agreement between LBJ and C Head Start and the Smith County Board of Education. Do I have a motion on that one?
Motion approved.
Jones. Second?
Second.
Mr. Manning. Is there money involved in that, Jim? Nobody was, okay. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next item is item D, it's special education contract for the year 21, 22. Do I have a motion to approve that one?
Yes.
Second?
Glover?
No. Taylor.
Taylor?
Oh, no, it was Glover. I thought it was Mr. Taylor. I'm sorry.
Glover?
Yeah. Any discussions? This is money being spent, so roll call. Mr. Jones.
Yes.
Mr. McHale.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
Mr. Manning.
Yes.
Mr. Glover.
Yes.
Mr. Lewis.
Yes.
Myself, yes. Item E, resolution number 06-2021. It's general fund to federal projects for ESSER grants. Motion to approve this one?
So moved.
Do I have any second?
Second.
Any discussion? Again, we're dealing with money here. I'm gonna do a roll call. Mr. Jones,
Yes.
Mr. McHale,
Yes.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
Mr. Manning,
Yes.
Mr. Glover,
Yes.
Mr. Lewis.
Yes.
Myself, yes. Item F is the school support organization SSO approval for Smith County High School soccer boosters. Do I have a motion on that one?
Motion to approve.
Glover. Second?
Yes.
Yeah, Lewis. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item G, request to approve the differential aided pay plan for 21-22. Have a motion to approve that one.
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Second.
Mr. Glover? Any discussion, questions? Do a roll call on this one. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. McCallum?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Manning?
Yes.
Mr. Glover?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Next item is the FY '22 Federal Consolidated Application for IDEA and ESEA. Do I have a motion on that one? Second.
Second.
Mr. Manning. Any discussion? Again, this is money. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. McCallum?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Manning?
Yes.
Mr. Glover?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Line item amendments revision for FY '21 general purpose. Do I have a motion?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Jones.
Mr. Jones. Any discussion? Again, this is money. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. McCallum?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Manning?
Yes.
Mr. Glover?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Next item is line item review amendments for revision FY '21 general purpose. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
Okay, Mr. Manning. Any discussions? Not, roll call. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. McCallum?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Manning?
Yes.
Mr. Glover?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Myself, yes. New business. Item K. This is a review and approval of FY '22 budget. Now, everyone, I think, let's get a motion on that.
I'll make a motion to approve the budget.
Mr. Manning,
Second.
Mr. Glover. You've all, I think we've discussed it. Anybody got any more discussion on this budget?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I think Mr. Smith did a really good job the other night presenting to the county court our budget. And Ms. Norma also signed the vote.
Well, we appreciate, I know everybody couldn't be there, but the ones that's there, we appreciate you being there and the support you should show us throughout that process. Norma deserves a lot of credit. She does a lot of hours, goes into that. We talk and I kind of tell her what she starts building, but we've got a really good team right now with the board and it shows a lot of strength and relationship, I think, the community. Appreciate y'all being there and the support you give us.
I'm like Mr. Manning, they done an excellent job. Miss Norma also told Mr. Smith here he didn't pay you because you did do a good job. This lady, when they asked a question, she had them an answer. So we're very, very fortunate to have her.
I'm sure Mr. Smith's not paying enough.
No. Okay, this is money we're dealing with here. Let's do a roll call. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. McCallum?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Manning?
Yes.
Mr. Glover?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Next thing is everyone got one except Mr. Lewis, but I think you got one now, right?
No.
You still don't have one.
I've got another copy, but I will get you.
You will get that. It's the evaluation of the director of schools. This is something that we have to do each year. Mr. Smith probably doesn't like it, but we have to do it each year. And it has to be in by Tuesday, June the 1st, has to be come into me. I've received 2 tonight. I will need the rest of them before then. You can either mail them, drop them off to me, or whatever, but I do need them by June the 1st. But everyone else did get one, correct?
I think Mr. Lewis got one too.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
really?
did.
It's in the back of the book.
Nothing regarding Lou.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They left that out?
Well, I
It
guess
wasn't,
you didn't
it
want
was,
to have
it
one,
was
I don't
slid
know.
down in the very front of the packet.
Yeah.
Well, mine's in the back too.
Oh, yeah, it's also in the packet.
And it is a possibility that Mr. Smith didn't want Mr. Lewis.
It is possible.
to take it back.
I think it's already filled out.
Okay, we have our annual policy review. I guess everyone's had a chance to review all of that. If any questions? And I'll ask right now, do we have an executive session for any reason? Okay. Mr. Winkler says we do not have anything for executive session. And I reckon that's it. And we are going to get them out of here in time to go to.
This young man right back here
Yeah.
wanted to make some pictures.
Yeah, and we got y'all.
Shane might have got going, and she, okay, all right, good, good.
That was the only one that could.
That's all you needed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I have a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
Second. All in favor? Opposed?
Who was the second, Marty?
Oh,